Hey, Michelle, how are you?
I'm so good. How about you?
I am doing well. Super excited to be here. I can't wait to talk with you guys tonight.
Yeah, and especially when we have it sandwiched inside of a fun event, right? This travel
It,
party's been a lot of fun.
it really, really has.
I am just loving all of the tips and all of the style ideas, and I'm really appreciating too all of the like the packing tips that we're getting from you guys.
Yeah. If you guys have not watched those videos, you need to go watch those videos. Packed full of information for traveling. You are
I
going to love them.
know. So fun. Well, I'm so thrilled to be here tonight. Welcome, welcome, everyone. By the way, if you're watching this from somewhere that you see the share button, meaning you're watching it from the page instead of inside of somebody's group, go ahead and click the share button. That way, you can maybe share this info with somebody who might need to see it today. So we would love if you would do that. And of course, comment live if you're watching live, tag your stylist, comment replay if you're watching a little bit later. Either way, you can get in on tonight's jewelry prize. And we're going to get into it. I'm so thrilled to be here with Larry. Larry is a senior division on our team. He lives in Pennsylvania. So we're two East Coasters tonight. I'm in New York. And Larry, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about how you came to land here at Park Lane?
Okay. So I've actually been in the direct sales industry for 26 years. I worked for a previous company for 10 years, and the writing was on the wall that they were about to close their doors.
Yeah.
And I was approached by someone with Park Lane and offered me the opportunity to start with something we call the direct appointment program, where I was actually able to use my experience with the previous company to start at a level that was equivalent to where I was at. And at first I was like, I don't know if I want to do that because I was a whole different industry.
Right.
But
Me too.
I decided to give it a try. And I got to tell you, it was the best decision I have ever made. So I've been with Park Lane now for 16 years, and I absolutely love every single thing about it.
That is so great. And I'm so glad that you're here because time and time again, we get asked, are there men that sell Park Lane? And Larry is one of our top achievers. He's been on several of our travel trips, and he's a business owner as well. Larry owns a very popular and successful hair salon in Pennsylvania and is actually able to leverage his jewelry business at the salon as well.
Right.
So amazing how you can be creative with whether you had jewelry, because I sold a completely different product before too. Actually, I forget, Larry. What is it that you know what? Don't say it. It's okay. It wasn't jewelry. Neither of us
No,
came from jewelry.
it was not jewelry.
Me neither, not even close. But yeah, so that's great. And so, you're such an asset to the team. It's great to have you all these years.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we know you guys have a ton of questions. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to say, you know what, Michelle, why don't you tell us why direct sales?
Yeah, I know that so many people, especially now that we're at the start of the summer, right, where all of these summertime expenses come a knocking, whether it's you want to take a little vacation with your spouse or your kids, or you want to travel to see your parents, all the extras that summer. I don't know, just go to a lot of barbecues. You're stopping and grabbing, a $40 cake at the bakery and 2 containers of Jamaican Me Happies, and before you know it, you're $100 into going to somebody's barbecue. Like there's a lot of expenses in the summer, and suddenly it's either, should I get another job? Like, where is this extra money magically coming from? And what direct sales does is it really allows you to bring that extra income in around the life that you already live. So if you work full time, you might be, well, where am I getting this time? Direct sales is worked around the hours that you work, whether you work days, nights, or somewhere in between. Part time, you're working it around. We all wear a lot of different hats, right? You might be a business owner. You might be a student. You might be retired. Maybe you're a volunteer in your community. You're a mom, you are a friend, you are a caretaker. There's so many different hats we all wear. And direct sales, in my opinion, is really the best way to bring that income in while working all of those other things. So, because if you go ahead and get a second job, or in some cases a third job, right? Now you're putting a whole nother boss into the equation,
Mhm.
and a whole nother set of expectations into the equation, a whole another set hours into the equation. And before you know it, now you made the extra money, but you don't have the time to go to your friend's barbecue. The time, you've now removed the ability to go away for the weekend because your second job is requiring you to be there. We don't want that for you. We want you to have the freedom of a direct sales business, which now is done so much, not just in person if you choose to do that, but so much online, which means that your business is wherever you are, and that you can choose to work from wherever that may be. You can still take that vacation and you're checking in on your business a couple of times a day, or maybe you're not. You can put it down, of course, and enjoy whatever time you want to be enjoying. So you're working when you want to work and not working when you don't want to work. And somehow still seeing that income come in all on your time. In my 24 years in direct sales, I have always maintained that the flexibility has been the number one benefit. Just because I started when my kids were babies, I'm now a semi-empty nester. And all of the life situations that have happened in between, I've been able to work my business successfully around all of those years. And we all have different responsibilities and priorities in life, and direct sales allows you to work around those things.
I could not agree with you more.
Yeah,
Every single one of those reasons,
yeah,
and we both talked about the fact that we came from other companies that
yeah,
were not jewelry. So
right.
why jewelry, Michelle? Why jewelry?
Right, because actually I did have to be convinced of that, probably unlike most of you guys watching, because I did have to be convinced that jewelry would be the right product because I sold something that was allegedly more practical, only to find out that jewelry is such a beloved product. So, jewelry is easy to ship, easy to store, and just a fun and simple impulse purchase. So, that is something that everyone enjoys. So, jewelry is worn by both men and women. It is worn by both young and old, and it is the number one gift that is given, or top three gifts of that are given in any given holiday. So, flowers, candy, those things die. Those things go away. Jewelry is around forever, or it certainly can be. Um, when you think about what's a feel good, easy purchase, jewelry is it. I really feel like when it comes to some of these direct sales companies, sometimes the product requires like an entire life change, right? Where you have to like change every single thing that you do with your eating plan, or change everything single thing that you do with your skin or body care or whatever. With this, it's like, do you want a pair of earrings? Like, it's such an easier feel good purchase. And it's something that when people want to have that little bit of joy brought into their life, a $20 pair of earrings can do the job. So, whenever you get involved in direct sales, we know that, of course, you get paid, and of course, you generally have the opportunity to earn a lot of whatever it is that you sell. So, who would enjoy a steady stream of jewelry coming into your home? That's a great one as well. You'll find that you have a steady stream of jewelry coming into your home that suddenly you no longer are paying for the way that you do as a customer. So, jewelry being around, I mean, it's been around, what's it? It's in King Tut's tomb, and it's being worn today in 2024. So, it's a product that isn't going anywhere. And our expertise as the stylist is also not going anywhere, because as customers, you know that you also like to see it styled. You like the way your stylist helps you. And there's always people who love that level of service. So jewelry really is a fun and easy product.
I completely agree. Like you said, jewelry was not something that was on my top list, but
Great.
I can't imagine doing anything else anymore. I just truly can't. So we know why jewelry, what's great about direct sales. Why Park Lane though? What makes Park Lane unique?
Yeah. And that's really the crux of the question here, because Park Lane, um, when you're going to get involved in direct sales, you want to make sure that it's a product that you can get on board with, right? Does it have to be a product that you love and will die on that hill? No, it needs to be a product that is something that people enjoy, that will allow you to share with others and build a business, right? And jewelry definitely does that. Park Lane Jewelry is actually a family owned and operated company. And that's something to know. It's not just family owned, but in fact owned and operated, meaning the owners are there in Chicago every day, in and out, working this business. And when Arthur and Shirley started this business back in 1955, okay, we're talking back to the future days here. They did quite a bit of research as to what type of product would be the best to go with. And their advisors, 3 different independent ones, all came back with jewelry for the reasons we stated earlier. So with that, Arthur does the behind the scenes. Shirley goes out to start doing parties and sharing the business and, expanding it all throughout the United States. And in doing so, they're also building their family. And they went on to have 8 children while she was building this business, which is insane to me, but absolutely amazing. And then now 3 of those sons are the co-owners. There's other, sister and sister-in-laws and, wives that have other titles within Park Lane. The grandchildren are doing jewelry design and payroll and just all kinds of things. The little grandkids, the great grandkids, are there picking raffles at our conventions and just like all kinds of cute, fun stuff, which I love to see, because I like to know, as a stylist that's been building here for 10 years, that if they take this seriously for their family legacy, then I know that I can as well. And that my family can depend on this, because they take their business to heart day in and day out. Now, when you choose a company, you want to know that the programs that they have are going to help you build a business, you as the stylist, and you as the representative. So let's talk about what some of those programs are, right? So first program, Larry, that everyone's going to know is the customer program, right? And we know our customers love the customer program. Mm-hmm. Especially right now. How many of you have taken advantage of spend $60 and then get BOGO bonus items, right? Go ahead and put that in the comments. What bonus item did you get by only spending $60? Did you get Laguna, Denver, Tranquility, an impression bracelet? Then you're getting a freebie up to $100 as well. What about all of the special impression bracelets, right? Did you grab a Freedom? Did you grab a Rainbow? There's just all these specials that are always coming. Those are the things that make people happy. People love to shop on sale. They love to grab that amazing special, whether they keep some of it, whether it's given as a gift. Did some of you grab some gifts? I know, Larry, do you have customers that are already telling you I'm putting that aside?
A bunch. A lot of Christmas gifts being bought already.
I'm so impressed how many people start Christmas shopping so early.
It's amazing.
I know I definitely had quite a few saying that, oh, my sister's birthday's coming up. Oh, my mom's birthday, all kinds of things. So that is, our customer plan just makes people so happy. And because you are those people, right? Now, let's figure that women are the majority of our hostesses and customers for the most part, especially the parties, right? Because you're a man and you sell. Do you find your hostesses are generally women for the most part?
99.99%. Yeah. I think I've done one show for a guy before. Most are all women.
Okay, so now let's think about women's shopping behavior. There's 2 things we know about women. One, women love to shop on sale because everybody loves a deal, man or woman, right? But the second thing we know about women is that we love to tell our friends when there is a good deal. And we do it all the time, whether we're compensated or not, right? How many times have you told your sister about when there's something on sale at the grocery store that's normally expensive? Or when you went to Macy's and suddenly that bedspread that she wanted is on sale? All of these things, when there's a good coupon that your favorite store puts out. We tell our friends all these things. but we're not compensated in any way for that. We just love to tell our friends when there's good deals out there. Park Lane knows this and very generously rewards women who will do this, right? Who will say, you know what? My friends would love this sale. My family would love this sale. And let's us show the jewelry to your friends and family. Now, once upon a time, that was kind of like, I'll have a party. And we do kind of say party, but a lot of times this is in Facebook Messenger. It's at a bar or a restaurant. It can still be at your house. It's on Facebook Live. And it's just kind of a couple of days where we feature the jewelry. Your friends shop the sale. We like to wow them with styles. And then Park Lane rewards you with about $400 plus in free and discounted jewelry. The reason why it's usually so easily that number is that when there's 10 orders on the party, Park Lane gives double free credit. And then just the free part is $400. Never mind the extra specials, the half price, all the other things that we give you that Park Lane gives. So, of course, women want to get their friends together because they want to share the sale in the first place, and then to be given all of those freebies and discounts on top of it. That's what leads to the third amazing program. Because and Larry, you and I probably sat down for the exact same interview back in the day, because we did both come here as experienced leaders. And one of the things that I heard on my interview was that when Park Lane was first getting started, somebody said to Arthur, there were already other jewelry direct sales companies. Why will people want to work with you? And he said, I'm going to pay him more. Now, of course, on my interview, I'm like, well, that sounds good. But they didn't tell me about the pay first, because I knew as an experienced person coming into direct sales, it wouldn't matter if they said it's 90% commission. If people don't want the product, or if people don't want to share it with their friends, if people aren't going to want to host a party, so to speak, it wouldn't matter if the commission is 100%. 100% of zero is zero. So that's why the programs matter. So the fact that you all love to shop a sale, the fact that Park Lane so generously gives jewelry to our hostesses. Now, when we're told you start at 30% commission, that you can potentially make $30, $50 on an order being placed, never mind a whole party's worth of orders where we routinely make $100, $200, $300 plus at just a singular party, never mind that adds up to over the course of a month. Now I was paying attention, right? I'm quite sure that you were paying attention too.
100%.
Because I thought through, and she told me, she said, look at this comp program. The fact that you get paid on your whole entire team, not just this special pattern of the team up here. The fact that you can never be paid lower than whatever level you earn, right? So as we move up through the ranks, you get raises. As you move up through the ranks, you get paid more on the people on your team. It usually in direct sales works the opposite too, where those numbers aren't being met, you go backwards. Those numbers aren't being met, you lose your title. Those numbers aren't being met, you get paid as something else. Park Lane doesn't do any of that. We get paid on all of our people infinitely deep and never lose our titles. So that's huge. That's huge. Another part of when I took my old comp plan or took my old team and said, if I had this team here at Park Lane, what would I be earning? It was more than double. And actually, that would have been a low ball because more people enjoy jewelry than my previous product. More people enjoy selling jewelry than my previous product. And my team has grown way faster than it ever did. And I'm getting paid more than double in almost every way here. So something to keep in mind, if you do have that direct sales experience, if you are working somewhere where you're not sure you're really getting what you deserve, that's something we can talk about separately for sure. But those with no experience at all, or have some experience, but are still really kind of starting from scratch, it's still a good 100, 200, $300 a party that you're earning, and that with the potential to earn more. So, what are some of these other programs? We've done so much emphasis with this particular event on travel. Larry and I have been together on 2 different trips, right? We went to Greece on the same trip, and we just recently got back from Paris.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. There is nothing like a Park Lane travel trip. This is actually, I've won 2 other trips before. I won Aruba and another one to Greece when I first got started 16 years
Yes.
ago. And there is nothing like a Park Lane travel trip. When they tell you it is 100 all expenses paid, it is 100% all expenses paid. They take us to the bougiest places they can find for us. And we stay there and we are treated like royalty.
Yeah.
There's no meetings. There's nothing like that. It is a vacation, a travel trip. And I've been on travel trips with my other company, and we had meetings pretty much every day as
Wow.
part of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Park Lane does none
That's
of
a
that.
little
It
bait
is,
and switchy.
it is 100% a travel trip
Yeah.
that you earned.
Yeah. So, and if you're thinking about, maybe I should give this a try, just so you know, you'll be getting in right at the start of a new trip. So we've recently finished earning the previous trip. The next trip announcement is coming soon, and the new earning period is starting soon. So if you decide to join in, you'll be getting started right with starting a new trip, and you can be brand new and earn a trip. You heard that from Tony. You heard that from Diane, right? And others as well. Those are the 2 that just come to my mind most recently. But so there's some perks. The jewelry that you see us giving away, that you see in the backgrounds of all of our lives, right? We're not buying all of that. Park Lane allows us to earn between $250 and $1,100 plus every single month in jewelry samples, because it is crazy to think I'm going to be my own best customer. That is not why I joined. I joined because I had bills to pay. Right. When I was brand new, I needed to pay $600 for my Cobra so I could continue to be a stay-at-home mom. I was a teacher back in June of 2000. So literally 24 years ago, exactly. And I just needed to make $600. We've jacked that up numerous times through the years. I'm now, in charge of plenty of bills besides that. And that's the way it should be, right? If you want to build it up and increase your earnings and put yourself in a whole new place financially, that is something that can be done here. And if you want to earn $600 a month forever, working super part-time, you can do that too. Again, going back to what is direct sales, it's deciding what is a goal that you have and meeting that goal. There are no other expectations put on you. So if you come here and say, I need $600, and 5 years from now, it's still $600 that you want to be earning, that's wonderful. There's no one telling you you need to do more. Isn't it time to do more? Shouldn't you do more? No, because direct sales, you make the decisions because you're the boss without having to actually be the boss, right? When you're a real boss too, and you're at the salon, you're in charge of a lot of things, right? Overhead, payroll, making sure the shampoo and there's enough color and bowls and hair dryers and scissors and all of this. With Park Lane, we control the time, but we just process your orders. Park Lane sends them to you. We don't have to create the jewelry, get it here, be in charge, who's picking it out. We just sell what they pick. And they're the experts. I only have to be experts on this one part. I'm sure you're glad you don't have to do that for both businesses.
I don't know that I would, because the one is plenty enough. That's a big deal for me, because it is a lot of work when you own a business.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like I truly appreciate everything that, the Levines do, because it's truly a family-run business, like Michelle said. And they do an amazing job, and they treat us all so, so well.
Yeah. I mean, including a weekly paycheck. When we here at Park Lane, so many people, I know quite several, I know on our team joined because their regular job pays monthly. Or even like my first teaching job was by, by what is it called when you get paid twice a month? Not even every,
Bi-weekly.
but it wasn't even bi-weekly though. It was literally twice a month. So if it was a 5-week month, you still only had two. It was
Yep.
really bad. So if you're looking to supplement your income in a way that you're going to see something consistent coming in with your consistent effort, well, then you're going to get a weekly paycheck here. You've heard about us talk about the Mercedes car plan. Many direct sales companies, it is only the top most, and they will haul that out of your driveway. And here, again, it's a lot more freedom, and it begins earning with the first team member on your team from first level leadership through top leadership is eligible to qualify for a Mercedes car plan, or you can take the cash, just like you can take the cash for any trips that you're not taking that you might earn. So there's just, it's just so much and so fun.
So we've gone through so much today. Now, what is the reason they need to start now? Why now?
Why now? Listen, some of you have watched this a bunch of times already. It's time. Give it a try. Sitting on a fence is very uncomfortable because nothing bad happens by trying. Here's what happens if you decide you want to try Park Lane. For $99, you're going to receive, I believe it's $600 of your choice
right now,
with the special we have going right now. So you get to pick out $600 worth of jewelry of your choice. And the person that's helping you get started is also going to help you do a launch for all of your friends and family, which means that we're going to wow them. We're going to help you learn how to do the orders. We're going to help you set everything up so that you have a paycheck within a week of getting started. And that paycheck is going to show up and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I've already earned money. You will earn the jewelry of the hostess on that party. You're going to earn whatever jewelry in the stylist promotions that we have that month that we were telling you about earlier. And you'll have a few shows to continue on to do, right? And with all of our training, we teach you how to continue on with your business or how to show up on social media and sell, how to show up through texting and sell, all the ways that we sell the jewelry, right? And then you, as that occurs, you're going to decide, right? You're going to say, you know what? I really like this. I'm making money. I'm earning jewelry. People are liking it. I'm going to continue. Great. Or you're going to say, I don't know what I was thinking. This is not for me. How do I get out of this? You're just going to tell the person that brought you in that you know what? I'm glad I tried it. Thank you, but this is not for me. Then you'll just go back to being a customer. You'll have made money. You'll have earned jewelry. Certainly nothing bad happened from that. You finally got the answer of what you were wondering, if it's for you or it's not, and you resume your everyday life. There's nothing at all bad that can happen by trying this out, especially when there's an extra $100 in the kit and we have this crazy special. Like right now, you and your friends are shopping this special. You can keep spending money or you can start earning it. That way you'll have all the kinks worked out. And when that new collection comes in July, you are primed and ready to go. And you will have a brand new book. You will have a trip you're earning, everything right out of the gate. And it's going to get you, if you want to go ahead and schedule a decider party, go ahead and comment decider here in the comments so that you will get 10 extra tickets in the grand prize raffles on our prize. Now, for our prizes in this event. Now, all this time, I forgot to show you the prize. So we're going to post a link to a survey so that you can tell us any questions that you have, your thoughts on everything that you saw. And everybody that answers that survey is going into a raffle for a set of Tranquility bracelets. These are going to be amazing to have all summer. These are actually no longer available. So if you waited too long to order them, you can win them by filling out our survey. And if you do already have them, then you'll have more of them because you need a whole lot of them to stack up your arm. Larry, you have a couple of these on, don't you?
I do. I have the 2 brown ones on there with the
Brown.
rest of these pieces. Yeah. Yep, the
That
2
is my
thin brown ones.
favorite color combo. My customers are like, "Oh, Michelle shows that on party all the time." I love turquoise and brown. It's like my favorite.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Well, Larry, thanks so much for jumping on here tonight. It was great to see you. Great for
Thank
everybody to
you.
see you.
Thank you.
Again, we're going to post that survey. Go ahead and complete it before you go back to your life. Do the survey so that you don't forget, and then you can be the winner of the Tranquility bracelets. So have a great rest of your night, everyone. Thanks so much again for joining in. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
guys. Thank
Bye,
you.
Larry.